Hey Allah, and welcome to this Eurovision reaction video. National Finals round number 2, and I have a playlist of about 27 songs. Now, for those of you who have any idea about Eurovision National Finals, you'll think, 27 songs. Hang on a minute, isn't that the amount of songs in Melodifestivalen minus the winner? In which case, you would be correct. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to literally every Melodifestivalen song in order except for Robin Bengtsson's winner, which I've already reacted to, and you should be able to go see that on my channel, and I will put the link in the description anyway. Okay. Oh, that's a weird camera effect. I can see why this song was chosen to open the semi-final. It's definitely a very good show starter in terms of Eurovision. Or Melodifestivalen. I'm the one turning this into Eurovision. I don't know really what to say. Like, it's the perfect definition of a song that, yeah, went to Adrijana and then qualified from there to go to the final, but then didn't do amazingly in the final. Catwalk action, woo. I don't know, I'd give this one like a 7? But to be very honest, Boris was like, I'm gonna stage this like I would stage this if I eventually did get to Eurovision. With the amount of people, like, yeah, you're allowed on stage. Okay, I don't think this is exactly what I was expecting from a song with this title, but I'm not exactly sure what the title means. I think I've heard that the music video of this does incorporate those, the ballet-ish elements. This is actually quite a chill song, and I'm kind of sad that she didn't even get the opportunity to go to Adrijana, in my opinion. Kind of liking this a bit more than her Kiss. But can you tell that I'm 3 songs into Melodifestivalen, and I'm really loving it already. I mean, maybe not quality-wise, but I'm loving the fact that I'm actually getting to watch the Melodifestivalen entries. It's different from Melfest, which is kind of why it didn't do that well. But I hope that Adrijana gets the opportunity to do a lot more. And yeah, that heart's dead. It kind of makes me sad. 7 out of 10. Because that could have been a better visual performance, but that was still a pretty genuinely decent kind of yeah, song. Oh, Dinah. Ooh. Okay, this is a decent banger, isn't it? Okay, so to be very honest, it's not as good as Make Me La La La, but I'm still kind of liking it a lot. But I don't know, I guess that I can kind of understand why Sweden didn't like it, but also at the same time, I really, really love it myself. Ooh, okay, slow graphics. It's not that interesting of a performance, but I will definitely be listening to this song. Dinah has made more captivating performances, I guess. Especially in Melfest. Yeah, I know she's only done Melfest one other time, but thing here is she's capable of better. Dinah was 8. Stavetu. I've heard things about this performance, so I'm kind of excited, low-key. Oh my god! Oh my god, they're doing this. Okay, no, okay, when people were calling this the Samir and Victor of this year, I didn't expect them to, have this kind of performance, but I'm so happy that they do. Oh my god! Okay, yep, I'm in love. Oh my god, this is just, same, they did this, guys, they did this and didn't qualify from Adrijana. What are you doing, Sweden? Eurovision doesn't deserve this. Dvetu, 10. Next is Eurovision 1999 winner, Perrelli. I'm kind of glad that she's taking this new direction, but at the same point in time, I'm just, not enchanted by it whatsoever. It's kind of like she's hit a difficult mid-40s and decided that an acoustic album is the best way to go, even though that's not what she should be doing. It's the least interesting number of the lot so far, but I'm still not hating it, I guess is the right word for it. There's nothing wrong with this entry, but it's just... there's nothing that's keeping me in the moment of it either. Perrelli was like a 4. It's really good, but it's just... it's ace, but it's also... the song's ace, but it's also not my favourite of Ace's Melfest entries either. I mean, it's a lot like her EP tracks. And there's kind of a reason why those EP tracks didn't exactly end up at Melfest. But saying that doesn't mean that this is a bad song at all. Ace has definitely gotten better vocally over the time she's been in Melfest. I will say that much, because I can remember, like, both her performances of Don't Worry didn't exactly have the best vocals, but I suppose that was a vocally demanding song in some aspects. 9 out of 10. This is immediately impactful. The visual style here is just... and to be honest, I'm kind of like... I can see why this eventually won the Melodifestivalen televote, but that's not to say that it's to my taste specifically. Like, I like this so far, but I'm not exactly going to go out of my way and listen to this that often. I think he's actually got live backing vocals. Not my favourite kind of song, but damn, this is a technical masterpiece, but I'm still going to rate it based on what I feel, and that would be an 8 out of 10. Damn! Wow, this performance is really good, but I'm not quite convinced with this song. I'm being a really boring reactor with this song, but there's not much I know I can say. There's nothing really that wrong with this song, but the song itself just... it doesn't feel like there's much of a song here. Oh my god, is this... okay, so this is their like 2000 entrant. Pontare. I was expecting something like this, I'm not gonna lie. Something very traditional, I guess is the word that I'm going for. Especially considering his 2000 entry was When the Spirits Are Calling My Name, and that was effectively tribal Swedish pop, I think. It's good enough, but I think I was expecting better. 6 out of 10. Etzia. The song is really cool, but I'm not sold on the vocals already, which is not a good thing. I don't think this voice fits the kind of song that I'm hearing, but I'm really grateful that there is a song like this. It's just, I don't think that Etzia and this song were matched very well, but at least they're all having fun on stage. Everything about this is like one step away from being really good. Okay? And just to clarify, I said the same kind of thing about Iceland's entry this year. Everything is just one step away from being right in terms of, well, the singer's voice is not right for this song. The choreography is not exactly amazing, but it could be. Like, roller skating could be such an amazing entry concept, but it's just not. Oh, this song is still going on. This song's still going, in it. Okay. Last entry, I would have given that a 5, but this entry, let me give it a listen before I try to give it a score. Meh. It's a song. Ah, okay. There's people. I feel like I'm supposed to feel a social message on this song, but I just don't. Oh, they're wax figures. Okay, that explains why there's so many people and you're supposed to have like 8 people on stage. I mean, I think this is a social message song, but I don't speak Swedish that much, like, at all, so I really don't know what's going on here, and I'm not going to comment. But as for the song itself, on face value, it's okay, I guess? I don't know. Maybe just semi 2 just isn't as strong as semi 1? Oh, they've all disappeared. Okay, I know I'm just really bored on a major level with this one. Oh, it's over. Like a 3 out of 10. Oh, this is, yeah. The thing about Melodifestivalen is that there's always one diversity entry per year, I swear. Like, every minority gets, like, kind of an entry in Melodifestivalen. This is one of them. Or at least, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Maybe it just feels like that's the case. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But what I do have a problem with is when the song's not that good, and you've got to struggle to find a way to say that without potentially offending an entire community. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's not a good song, but yay, diversity. I am applauding how, like, they are now getting their instruments. Like, that's interesting. Is there a reason why they couldn't have their instruments straight away? Or flags are like a trademark of national final entries this year, right? Like, we've had Freedom Hearts, and then we've had, yeah. Okay, look, gonna give it a 5. I support the message. The song is doing nothing for me. Oh, Lisa Ajax. I'm not sure exactly what she's wearing, like the poncho thing. Oh, see, I thought this would be something completely different to what it is. The song title makes it sound like it's gonna be just Stupid Horror by Nicki Minaj, but, you know, by Lisa Ajax. It's okay, but I guess I just don't give her. If you didn't give what they say, why are you writing a song to them? Also, Lovin did the screen performance better than you. Oh, so it's a love song. It's not even an empowerment song. It's just a, like, yeah, other people don't like our relationship, so, you know, screw them. No, it's literally, like, yeah, that, as opposed to, like, I literally don't give a damn what anyone says about me, which is probably what this a song called I Don't Give a should be about. Sorry, just had to sip some of that piping hot 6 points tea. I like it, I'm just not convinced. It's boy bandy, and boy bandy entries alongside musical theatre entries just throw me off. I'm not a huge boy band fan. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 that I really like. They're all from the 90s, so I guess I'm just inherently biased against this genre anyway. I'm so bored by this song that I have nothing to say. Which shouldn't be the case. But my god, this is boring. My god, there are some boring Melodifestivalen entries this year. Which kind of pisses me off, because ultimately an okay entry won, and there have already been better entries than Robin's song, in my opinion. It's just like, what's going on with Sweden's music taste this year? Okay, so he was pretty good. That's the end of semi-final 2, and overall, right now, I prefer semi-final 1 by a lot. Okay, but to be very honest, Benjamin's song, it 7. It's not that great, in my opinion. I know there are other people out there that like it. I just personally don't. Anyway, we have already covered the song that opened semi-final 3, because that was Robin Bengtsson's number, I Can't Go On. And the semi-final, there was a lot of fucking rather than freaking. But I'm not going to watch that. I'm just going to assume that I would score it exactly the same that I did in my review video, so if you'd like to watch my reaction to that, please go to that video, and then come back here for song number 2 of Melodifestivalen Semi-Final 3. I don't know about you, but this is a better song than Faller, but nowhere near as good as Marry Me. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting this kind of thing. Okay, the kaleidoscope effect was pretty cool. I mean, I've seen that was featured in her single cover. I just didn't think that it would be here, to be perfectly honest. I can see why this was supposedly the last place of the semi-final, or was actually the last place of the semi-final. Because I can see this not appealing to Swedes, but that doesn't make it not fun. Wow, did they just love wave that? I think they just love wave to that. My advice to Krista is, look, the Swedish market is going to be so hard for you to crack. You've already not qualified for Melfest twice. My advice would be go try to crack the Finnish market again. I mean, you've set yourself up as the UMK final host, and that's worked. 7 out of 10. Oh, people weren't lying when they said that Lovin lost to Shawn Mendes with the song Stitches. Like, literally, not lying. They were telling you the truth. Like, come on. But saying that this is a bad song, no, it's just extremely derivative. I guess in the same way that the German instrument was extremely derivative of titanium. I can see why it qualified to the final from AC. It's so middle of the road. But I've been told that Lovin's entry isn't. Sweden don't like out there. 6 out of 10, I think, is what I'm gonna go with. Just because this isn't strong enough to be more, but it's not bad enough to score less just for existing. Oh yes, the other gravity of the national final season. It's decent Swede pop. I'll give it that. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay, I was not expecting that. It's interesting that this one finished 6th in the semi-final when Sweden generally loves this kind of song. I really love this part where, like, the parts start falling off the, like, onto the screen. Whoa, 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 what? How? 8 out of 10. Certainly the best song that I've heard in quite a while during this video. I feel out of my depth with this, and I can happily admit this now since I've messed up so badly with Portugal, but I don't know how good this is or how bad this is for the genre that it's in. So I'm going to rate this as the way that I know how to, which is leaving me with a lesser impression than I might have gotten. Feels like someone took a primarily American style and Swedified it. Oh yeah, no, I think I got the reprise performance of this because Robin and his dancers just showed up. Okay, I gave of it like a 5 because I didn't know what to give it. Standard country pop? I mean, like, yeah, sure, we've had national final entries like Darlines, Until Tomorrow, but we haven't had standard country, like standard country Swede pop like this that much. It's nice enough. Like, it's not as if it's terrible. I can see why it came 5th in its semi though. Like, I can see that it isn't quite good enough to be like an amazing, you know, direct. And I can see exactly how it would have been one of those entries on the border of going to Andre Hansen. I'd feel bad if I didn't give this one a 5. Just because it's almost the perfect definition of what I'd call a 5. This is, FO&O, I believe. I just heard that right? Every time you bake, I want to eat a cake. This is exactly what I would have expected from, I don't know, like One Direction or something. Okay, I missed that, but that's really cool. Okay, it's an appropriate time to start talking about semi-final 3 as a whole, and yeah, no, the quality much less than semi-final 2, much less than semi-final 1, I'm giving this song like the third 5 of the semi. I'm apathetic about this kind of music. I understand it, but I'm no longer within that demographic. This is the other more traditional song of Melodifestivalen. I believe it's in the style of the Sami. I could be wrong. I didn't really like his other entry into Melodifestivalen, but so far this one has me. I wonder if we're going to get this kind of technology at Eurovision itself, because this would be fucking amazing! Like, there have been so many entries where it's just been like... I'm enchanted by the fact that this song is a song and it's in Melfest, because this is such a northern Sweden kind of thing that I wasn't really sure that we'd be seeing something like this so soon. But damn, northern Sweden's another kind of region that believes in key changes, I guess. Or maybe this is just like a Swedish influence on this kind of music, I'm not really sure. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That hit a spot that I haven't had hit for a few, like at least a few entries now. Alice. Okay. I don't want to sound like a stereotypical person where, like me, when I say that I'm fairly sure this is going to have a hold on kind of chorus, but it just feels like it's one of those kinds of songs that is going to get one of those kind of choruses. Okay, so semi-4 is going to be about as good as semi-final 1, if not better. Okay, I've just accepted this already. If this is a song that came 5th in the semi-final, obviously the songs that came higher than this are going to be objectively better. And if that includes Lovin, then I am probably ready to say this is going to be my favourite semi-final. Can I just send out my appreciation to SVT and Krista Björkman for like actually making these effects possible, because you know what, the last time we saw these kinds of effects were like Eurovision 2010, especially the lion, but they weren't even allowed for the acts, they were only allowed for like the in-between. 8 out of 10. This was the first act to be announced, and they announced Les Gordons back in like August. You remember what I said about communities? This one's usually the indie music community. There's always one act that like wins a contest back in August. It's usually filled with indie rock and indie pop, and this is that band. This is really cool, and the heart's doing like nothing. What is going on? This is the kind of song that I'm gonna have on my phone, and I'll probably skip it half the time, but at the same point in time, I just think this is genuinely really cool. It's like the kind of song that I would listen to. It's not quite Eurovision, but I would still listen to it, even though, yeah, 8 out of 10. Definitely an 8 out of 10. Holy shoot, I've forgotten how good Victoria's vocals are. The title is just so awkward. Victoria, oh my god, I'm just in love with her. Okay, Save Me probably doesn't help, but you know what, TBH? I don't care. I'm very hesitant to give it the score that I'm going to give it, because I know that there are some people that are like, oh my god, this is such a boring song, but no. I'm sorry. Not my opinion. But I really just... She doesn't need the Wonder Woman thing, but other than that, this is just amazing. I mean, Victoria, you are a Wonder Woman. You don't need the Wonder Woman logo. 10 out of 10. 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 Yes, I'm giving it 10 out of 10 to Victoria. Damn, the choreography on this one is just so slick. I mean, it even puts Robin Bang's song to shame, just how perfect this choreography is. Who took all the bops and decided that they would all perform in semi-final 4? Yeah, Krista Björkman, I have some serious words. Do you wonder why Loreen didn't qualify? Because you put all of the bops in one semi-final. 9 out of 10, definitely. I've been loving this semi-final so far. And I wonder if the woman who knocked out Loreen in 2011 is going to disappoint me. Almost feels like this is the act. Hey, were trying to rig it for Lovin, I can tell. Songs 1 through to 5, amazing. Song 6, not amazing. Song 7, Lovin. I can see it right through you guys, SVT. I mean, it's not actually that hard. This song isn't a bad song necessarily, it's just boring and fillery. Legitimately, they could have put something else here. I don't know. I'm fairly sure Mariette and Amare probably submitted at least 2 songs to Melfest. And to be very honest, one of them probably ended up in Eurovision. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Just because there was nothing there to hook onto. It's Lovin time, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. I could absolutely love it, or I could absolutely hate it. Oh my god, it sounds like Very Storms and Saints by Florence and the Machine. I think I need to create a new score for this song. That heart is dead. Ooh, someone just ran across. This could have won Eurovision for another country. Okay, so Lovin demands your attention. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I already gave out many 10 out of 10s, but 10 out of 10, probably 12 out of 10 if I made 12 out of 10 a thing, but it's not, so... Semi-final 4. What can I say? Where were you for the rest of the semi-finals? Why just concentrate yourself on semi-final 4? Why was this not like half of the final? I will never know. These are questions that will haunt me tonight as I process this video. That was Melodifestivalen, and holy crap, there was... Look, semi-final 4, I keep going on about it. Semi-final 4 is my favourite, then 1, then 2, then 3. And to be very, very honest, I just... Look, there's so many artists in this national final that I just love. But Lovin, I'm so sad that Lovin didn't get to the final. But you know what? It's happened. Melodifestivalen happened a long time ago. I've accepted that Lovin didn't get to the final. But that has to be one of the best performances that I've seen, like, ever. If you have an opinion, please feel free to tweet it to @WeAreEurovision. Or comment it below on this video. Look, I know that I had some very, very debatable opinions in this episode, so please feel free to, I don't know, feel free to say, like, I got it wrong, or you feel like it's another way, or whatever you want to say. Just comment. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day.